Okay. Well, bummer. Alright. Well, this is part 2. We had ourselves a little bit of a network failure issue, and so the other half of this episode apparently was too much for the system to deal with, and it decided it was a network error. So we'll be starting the second half of episode 25 right now. Because apparently it wants to be a pain, so... Alright. So we're 1,700 clicks almost exactly. Wow. That is going to be a long, extra long way home. Wow. See, I gotta be careful though. I don't want to go more than... I could take it up to 200 clicks. Which... get us there quite in a few episodes, assuming nothing goes sideways. I'm hesitant to work outside the ship though when I'm doing this, even though I know, you guys will tell me your freaking thing is locked, your gyro, you'll be fine. Alright, now that we've come to a stop, I'm going to eat this piece of meat. Now we're going to go down outside here. And there was an asteroid right here. Oh. Wow, we drifted right by that, didn't we? Okie dokie. I wonder what... Huh. I'm really tempted to just go straight to Triton. Now, where is Triton anyway? Okay, I thought I saw it out here somewhere. Where is... okay, there. I think that out there is the planet Triton, but I can't be too sure. I don't know where your rope is. But we gotta go to the trade station. We got to. Because here's the problem. We need to be able to find out where all the other trade settlements are. Where all the other trade stations are. We don't even have coordinates to any of the planets in this system. Or anything like that. So, without those coordinates, we're kind of screwed. So, yep. We're going this way. Okay, so need thruster components for that. Let's see here. I don't have anything on me, do I? Nope. Yeah. Huh. Okay, so we didn't really leave ourselves any access to anything on the outside, did we? Left it all with internal accesses. Unless we go through here, but that's not piped into our big giant... I mean, is this one the piped one? No, this one, yeah, this one. Nope, it's not piped. Alright, well, good gravy. Alright, fine. Whatever. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna get going, and we're gonna do a bunch of internal welding. Alright, we're gonna flank speed it. Now I know going this speed is going to make it very hard to intercept anything. Alright, we're moving at a really good speed here. Hopefully we don't smack into a rock, which would really suck. Like a lot. It would suck a lot. Okay. Raider outpost. Really? Where is it? There's the Raider outpost right there. Huh, okay. Why are we smoking? Huh, I must have taken some damage at some point and didn't realize it. Oh, I bet that's that damn door. Let's take a look. Huh. Why would I pick the one gat that is... I can't... Okay, one of these gats has got to have eyes on. Alright. Huh. Doesn't look too bad. Beware of trespassing. Well, here's the thing. If we go there, we could get in trouble. I can't respawn. Could be the end of the series. But if we go there, they might have a medical bay, they might have cryopods, or any of those things to be able to fix it, which we need. Plus, we might be able to do, yeah. You know what we should do? Alright. hold position for now. I'm gonna use the rest of the materials I've got to go and do some stuff. You know what I could do? We don't have any detector components. Take on it. But a remote control block. What does that? I want to see something here. I know we got a remote control on this ship somewhere. I think we got like 3 of them. Yeah. Alright, so I want to see this, and I want to see if it gives you the option. Because I'm thinking like a combat air patrol kind of situation. Let's see. Flight mode. No. Now I need to make an AI block, and an AI block requires a detector component, which I do not have. Well, yeah. I hate to say it, but we're gonna have to take the Eekers in. That's what we're gonna have to do. I don't have the ability. Well, I could put a remote control and control it like a remote drone just to see what they got, but now we're gonna do it. We got decoys, we got a ton of GATs. They're gonna start sending drones at us, I know that. And we'll have to fight off the drones, but I'll leave that up to the turrets. I'd like to get close enough to see if we can maybe do a boarding action, or if we need to go and flat out just mess it up. We're coasting in a little burst at a time. That way we can kind of ease a little closer there. They might have an AI block we need too. Alright, let's see if we can get a better look at it from one of these GATs. Oh, wow. Okay, what is that? Huh. It almost looks like a busted ship. Okay. Yeah, I gotta set these things all correctly. Alright, good. Yep, there's an assailant there. Oh, those are assailants there. Those are. Oh, okay. Alright, looks like we got 2 GATs, one on either side there. Looks like the assailants have weapon systems as well. If that's what those are. Huh. Wow. Is this how we're doing it then, huh? these guys. Well, we took some damage, but it's not too bad. We can repair, rebuild. Alright, what is this place? Alright, what do we got here? Alright, there's a beacon. Interior turret, huh? Oh, there's all kinds of goodies in here. Well, this is going to be worth it. Alright, cool. Ow. That sucks. Oh, look, we got, oh, we got one of these. Alright, let's go ahead and hack. Can't use that, but we're gonna use it to hack. Wait, no, we can hack this and then we can claim the grid from this. Uh-oh, what's that? Oh, shoot. We got another one of these things? Oh, crap, I gotta figure out where the hell the AI is in this thing. Okay, so apparently this thing has an AI somewhere in it, huh? Now where the hell is the AI in here? No. Huh. Oh yeah, it must be outside here somewhere, huh? Oh shoot. Really?
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Dang, I want that.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory
It must be another bloody that thruster there. Alright, good. That must make me go nowhere. Let's find it. There's got to be a thing in here, a remote control. Or some sort of
Energy
AI.
low. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yeah, I don't care, suit lady.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yes, I'm gonna have to.
Energy critically full.
Yeah, I get it.
Inventory full.
Do I got anything that I can use to build a seat? Yeah.
Inventory full.
Oh, good lordy.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, now. Okay, so we've got a door there. We've got a stack of stuff here. I don't think the remote control's in this. We've got oxygen tanks. And let's see, there is still an active drone out there. Which means we probably have an active antenna somewhere on here too. Yep, we're still gotta beware of trespassing, so there's an active antenna in here somewhere. And we are going against reverse thrust, so we've got to hack this. If we're gonna kill this thing's movement, we've got to get this battery shut down, and that'll shut down the antenna as well.
Inventory full.
Thanks, suit lady. I don't really care what's in my pockets.
Inventory full.
Alright, now this should have killed the power to everything, including the antenna. So we still have 2 assailants inbound. Why am I not... Alright, so when my dampeners are off, huh,
Inventory
I don't know what's...
Inventory full.
We're gonna claim the grid. Now,
Inventory full.
we can't do that anyway.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
What is the deal with this thing? Are we moving anywhere? Yeah, apparently we're Moving still a lot. Okay. Okay. Well, that sucks. Um, hmm. If I jump out of here, I'm not gonna get anywhere I need to be, so. Alright, so what do we need? Hmm. Okay, the things we needed was, oh, shoot. We're gonna destroy this. And there's nothing to be had. Alright, well. There's no, medical components in here, so whatever I got is, what do we need? Well, we could use thruster components with our damage we received. We don't need any of this because we're not going to be building anything. We could definitely use GAT ammo if we've got any, but no. An assembler isn't going to help me because it doesn't have, well, it might have what I need. So let's go ahead and shred that down. I mean, the assailants are going to be annoying anyway. This thing's pretty much on, it probably has an assailant pushing it. Nope. Nothing. Alright. Okay. Okay, maybe this has got uranium in it. Yeah, it got 20 uranium. Okay, that's useful. Alright, don't care about the other stuff. Grids. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I don't see anything else that's really that critical, so okay. Yeah, see, that's what it is right there. Heading back to the ship where the other assailant is. Alright. Okay, now. That assailant is toast. Alright, so we can go ahead and repair a few things if we need to. First of all, let's get these, I'm gonna change things up because if that other assailant coming back, probably not. Yeah, I didn't expect them to ram me. I think next time we're gonna have to do some serious work on, like, killing them a little bit better, I think, because this is ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Okay. Alright, you did do some damage to me a little bit, but you really hit this far side over here and mashed me pretty good on this side, that's for sure. Yeah, look at that. All this area here bashed in, took off my guns, smashed the front end of the ship out. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah. Such as it is, just means I got more work to do now. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, well,
Energy
nice.
low.
Yep, I know. Energy's low. We lived and survived and lived to fight another day, I guess, huh? Go sit at my desk for a second, build up my energy. Alright, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to scrap the assailant that's down there. I didn't expect them to ram me, honestly. We disabled their weapons, but then they just started slamming into us. Good gravy. But I guess they had like a kill switch or something that made it that way, so it's fine. We'll figure it out. Holy mackerel, look at that hole. That's just insane. Okay. Yep. Oh, gosh. Alright, well. Well, we got more uranium. That was a good find. And we got some more ammo. Also a good find. Who knows, we might need it at some point. Alright. Don't need the door. I have a hole in the floor. Ah, good gravy. That was extremely disappointing. Alright, let's get this drone scrapped. Wow. Wish I could find that ship. It wasn't just drifting off into space. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure which direction it was in. I want to say it was up that way, but I don't know. We're just gonna scrap this, get some basic framework put into place again. Fortunately, these use large grid thrusters, so I can actually salvage that thruster and balance this back out again. So let's go ahead and jump over here and get another thruster put in over here. Let's see, right about that rebel right there. So let's go ahead and alright, let's get a thruster in place here. I mean, the thing has thrusters, so we might as well take it and replace the ones that broke on me. It only makes sense. Okay, that was very red. Huh. A mining hauler. Alright. Yeah, we gotta find more weapons. Either that or I've got to, oh, Wow, that's right. We did a couple of different kinds of thrusters. No problem. Alright, so let's see here. Our thruster assembly there is okay. We only have the one thruster on there. So we only lost one thruster out of the deal. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah. Alright, the rest of the stuff we'll keep as thruster assemblies and for repairs. I don't need any more thrusters, so... Yeah, I need to get this, I need to get the armor more securely set up around it with the smooth angles. And I need to get the form better, because it kind of hooked itself right in there. If I would have had some angled armor, we would have had a much better time of it. Yeah, see, took out some of the armor that I had set up on here too.
Inventory full. Energy low.
I thought I could just walk down and put something in there. No, that's okay though. We'll just dump these in here. What's this? It's scrap metal. I mean, it seems kind of silly to be snatching up scrap metal. But on the other hand, it's still iron. And it still can be used for something. It'll be nice when I get my survival kit up and running and I'll be able to fabricate a few things. You know what I need to do? I think what I need to do is I need to start... When I do raids like that, I should bring an antenna of my own and just install it on the vessel. Maybe should I don't know that I could carry an entire assembly for an antenna, because that's a lot of material. But if I did small grid, if I took enough for a small grid antenna, I could slap it on the device, you know, on the whatever it is, the ship or whatever, and I could track it. It would be like a tracking device. And that would be useful in case I run into this problem again where they go sailing off into Timbuktu and I have no idea where they are. Wait, what's that? Or maybe I do. Alright, we're going to sit in that chair. We're going to look that direction again and mark it once we're done grinding this thing off, because I think I may have found it. I think it's still so close. I should check it out. I'll check it out on a GAT and see if I can see it, because that could be it. And if that could be it, we could go on this episode and go and get it and start grinding it down. I'll also change the GATs to go to take out propulsion. I wish I could had a drone that I could move this in and weld it onto the ship just for that purpose, but I don't have that kind of salvage material. So we'll grind it down for parts. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and drop this into this cargo container here. And then I want to sit on the seat just to be sure. Yeah, there it is right there. No, it really is there. Alright. Well, looks like the game's afoot. Let's go see if we can find where this assailant and its associate is. All GATs will be changed over to... Yeah, I might as well put a skylight in as many times as this bow gets destroyed, I swear. My gosh. Maybe I should have an extended bow nose, like a hard beak on the front. Multiple layers of heavy armor. That way I can just, like, get hit and it's no big deal. Alright. Let's get these GATs up and running. We want all propulsion systems toast. So let's do this. Weapons? No, propulsion. And we are going to, for the foreseeable future, we're going to turn off the missile launcher. We only have the one anyway. Alright, so where is that red thing we saw? I'm looking for it. There you are. Oh. Okay, well, I guess it despawned. That's depressing. Oddly enough, though, we're going in the direction of that, but I don't know where there's the rest. Yeah. Alright, well, bring her about. And alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to speed up for a little bit in that direction and get up to high speed. Then we're going to coast to a stop. That way we can get some distance between us and the fight location a little bit. And then we are going to effect some repairs. Well, that was something. Huh. Wow. I don't know, just keep having bad track records with that. I think next time I'm just going to let the GATs and the missile launchers have a field day. I think I have a problem, though, because the way I have these missile launchers, they keep striking the ship, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could be wrong, but it just seemed like it was striking the ship. You guys tell me in the comments what you think looking at it. Hey, Minuteman. Oh, the trade station's a mining faction. Well, that's okay. I don't care. That's good. I just want to be able to get access to some data slates or those, data pads and be able to see where the other trade stations are. It'll give me an idea of where the other planets are, and plus we can establish some trade and sell some stuff. And maybe get some materials we need, like maybe a medical kit. You know, some medical components. That would be great. Alright. So, yeah, we're doing that. Let's go ahead and... yeah. I think we'll keep the lights red for the foreseeable future. I feel like it's one of those days. I gotta change those lights to red though too. Alright. Ah, man. I don't have any because I dropped them off. Yep. Okay. Well, we're just gonna keep on drifting down, slowing down as we go. I'm gonna take this opportunity and have a sit down. Yep. Yeah, this I'm gonna call this a net loss because we took a lot of damage when those stupid assailants hit us. I think those assailants, I think they're designed to be ram ships. I don't think they have weapons. You have to remember, if I see assailants, I need to, like, blow them up right away. And they're large grid ships, too. There's a learning curve in this game. And every time I think I get it figured out, playing throws me something new. Alright, well, we need some steel plates, because I am going to be doing some armor work here. Alright. I don't see anything else poking around here, so that's good. Alright, so... yeah. Alright. Excuse me. Goodness sakes, I think I'm allergic to pirates. Alright. So, we cleared this out of there because we're going to just do something with that. We're going to use... I know these blocks are gray and they look ugly. We'll fix that. But right now, the goal here is to get this thing looking like it's kind of not, you know, not a crap show. Alright, now... Huh. Okay, now that I got that in place. Wow. This thing is like a conglomeration of stapled on parts. It really is. I tell you one thing though. I think this weapon here doesn't need to be there. I think we need to move this weapon somewhere else because, well, first of all, it's got no ammo. Am I out of... Uh-oh. No. Please tell me I'm not out of GAT ammo completely. No, I got 13. I got rounds in some of my GATs, but where's the reserve? Got 30 rounds in large cargo container. 50 rounds total so far. Oh no. Alright, so we have GAT ammo. So why is this weapon not armed and loaded up? What is the deal with that? I gotta overhaul this vehicle's stuff. Alright. So this missile launcher, I need to put this up on top. That way it has the biggest area of fire. The biggest field of fire. So let's go ahead and move that up. Ah, god dang it. There. Because I want it to be able to have broad firing capabilities. So let's get it up here. Alright, let's check. Yep, loading up. Good. Now we've got those two on the top. We got that one on the bottom here. I want to have another on this end on the bottom somewhere. Maybe I should put it on here. And just run, like do a conveyor line straight up from here. Yeah. And then that way I've got another gun, another weapon system on here to cover some stuff too. The idea is if I go forward on, all weapon systems can just pound it. I don't think this ship can do broadsides anymore, honestly. I think I need to gear it up so that all the armor is in the idea that it's coming at them from the tops and sides, which means we need to get the holes fixed in the sides, I mean the front too. Yeah. Yep, so this means we gotta go inside the actual superstructure, and I need to get one of these fine little deals. Now where is... I know there's a lease cargo thingy in here somewhere. Where did I see that cargo? There was a cargo pod in here somewhere. Now there's this right here. Warfare batteries are lining up. Then where was that cargo pod at? I swear I saw... Huh, maybe I used it. Door. Oh, that's okay. If I can't find it, it's not the end of the world. I can just convey up to it, and just it can draw from the rest of the conveying stuff, so that's fine. Alright, so let's see here. We need some materials to do this. We're gonna need a bunch of those. Should have just.
Energy low.
Yeah, Minuteman, the Never Surrender scenario does start like normal. I actually was. It's funny you say that. I was actually started running one of those on my own for a little while, but I never did the actual combat. I just did the build, started building from the on the planet surface. It was kind of interesting. I think next time, I think I may restart it and actually start at the Never Surrender section and see about trying to build that up. Yeah, you arrive at the marked thing. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I'll take that and that. Alright, I need some... That's what I need right there. Alright, cool. Now, let's see here. Oh, that's a good one, merging that space pod with a bunch of ships. That's actually a really smart idea.
Energy critical.
I thought for that one, what I would do is I would actually, what I want to be able to do with that is, instead of merging into a bunch of ships, instead I was thinking I would have some drones that would fight the other drones, and then build up like an asteroid fortress using materials that I salvaged from around the area too. And set up a grinder pit so that I could grab the drones as they were destroyed and put them in the grinder pit for more materials. That's what I was thinking. Man, my sinuses have gone crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Let's see here. Okay, let's go ahead and, where is my... I don't know that I'm plumbed up to everything I need to be plumbed up for here. Yeah. Huh. Okay, we need small tubes to do everything we need to do.
No energy.
Oh, crap. There we go. Oh, nice. An encounter respawn ship. Oh, those are fun. Alright. Let's see here. Okay. That's large tubes. 20 pipes. actually. Well, that's weird. And why isn't... Oh, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on. Let's get another flight seat up here. That way, if something goes sideways, and this was all the space below that was used. Yeah. Okay, I see what's going on here. Alright, now. Now let's see here. We got that there like that, which means that this needs to have something that goes from there too. But yeah, not all encounters are vicious attack dogs. Some of them are harmless as can be. You're absolutely right there, Minuteman. Oh, the new cargo ships, huh? I don't think I've seen the new cargo ships yet. Oh. Oh, come on. There, that's what I want, right? There, okay. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Looking for stuff that I can use. Like that. Okay, now let's see. This is the doorway up. We're gonna actually probably change that around to be like an office for the engineer. Ah! Well, that sounds like a pretty good design there, Minuteman. It really does. Okay. Alright, everybody. Alright, I gotta decide what I'm gonna do with this. Huh. go with heavy armor blocks. Uh,
Energy low.
Alright, so that's pretty much how that's gonna look right now. It's gonna have space inside, so maybe I can make this into like a some sort of thing. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, nice, a solar barge. Wow. And a mobile utility platform? Wow, that is quite a Frankenship you got there, Minuteman. Ah, wow. That is straight up pure Frankenforge stuff there. Wow. It's good though. It's good. It's awesome to get that stuff.
Energy critical.
Yep, I know, Suit Lady. It's always critical. I swear, Suit Lady does not ever, 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 ever not have a critical situation. Okay, what the hell? Oh, I see. I was gonna say, why is it not letting me do what I want? Alright, so that does that side in real nice and pretty like. Alright. Now, this side is gonna be the same because we honestly don't need it. Need this door here. Oh,
energy.
good gravy. Seriously? Alright, bosun chair. Gotta have a sit on the bosun chair. Actually, the mobile platform's a really good idea to start a base. That's actually really cool. Okay, so I thought about so I have there's a series I really want to do. I'm kind of excited to do it. Actually, there's a couple of series I want to do, but this one, you reminded me of this one where the base is going to be mobile. It's going to be large grid on wheels, and then all the others, like the rovers and the flyers, are all going to come off of that. And like one of the biggest core rules is that I cannot have a static ground base that's my base. Now I can have like I got to figure out how many, if I want to do remote drilling platforms or things like that, I have to figure that out because I can't have anything that's in the voxel as far as a base. So the idea is that I'm going to be that you travel, you circumnavigate each of 3 planets twice. And the whole time you got this same base on wheels, and you build on it and make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And you have to be able to traverse these planets. And once you reach the second, once you've completely circumnavigated, so you got like 2 spots, and you can salvage on the way, you can do whatever, but that is your base. And ultimately, your goal is to completely go around the planet twice in 2 different directions. Once you've completed that, then you're going to have to figure out how to get your base, which is on wheels, off the planet into the next planet. And so I'll have to figure out how to maybe make a launch gantry that has rockets on it, or something like that. I can't just make it into a ship because it has to be a mobile base on wheels. So I have to figure out how to be able to do that. Maybe build a bigger ship that attaches to it and lifts it up and then drops it on the next planet. Whatever I got to do, you got to figure that out. And then each planet has its own challenges, of course, as it goes. And I'm thinking like a couple of mountainous, like a mountainous moon, maybe like Triton, for example. And I'm thinking about maybe like Mars or Pertam, maybe something that has a little bit more challenges with the atmosphere. And I'm thinking like something like along the lines of like the Earth-like, or maybe something like that, which is got oxygen and everything, but you have other things to deal with. That's what I'm thinking would be a really, really cool series to do, and possibly even take it like maybe just do like a Mars, Earth, Moon. But I don't really want to use the moon but I guess you could, because it would still be, you'd have the airless environment and stuff like that. But like maybe even carry the series over and do like a grand loop around on the first map set, do it on another planetary system, do it on another planetary system. I don't know, it's just something I was thinking about. Oh, nice, on an asteroid. That's a good idea. Ponos F1. Oh, wow, only 2 drones? You got lucky on that. Oh, looks like we got a mining hauler. Alright, let's get the other side done. Da 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 da.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Always with the inventory full, suit lady. Let's face it, suit lady, your inventory is never not full. Alright, so let's see here. am so tired of that suit lady. Fine, inventory's full. I'm gonna drop the bunch of stuff because I need to do some work. Thank you. Why are you drifting over here? Alright. Huh. Oh, that's pretty cool. That works. I wonder if I shouldn't move the ladder over to here, and that'll bring it up to here, and then, yeah, that might actually be better. Oh, claiming one of the drones, that's a good one. Nothing quite like repurposing the enemy's stuff. That's always useful and handy. Alright, so I have this door. Where am I gonna put the door? Let's see. Okay, so if I move the ladder over there and we have the ladder come up, it's gonna go this way. Into there, that area there, and it'll go straight to that ladder there. So if I put a door right here, of course it's got to be where the stuff is, because you know it'd be too easy if it wasn't the stuff. See if I do that. It's got to go this way, but we also already have that in there too. Alright, so we're going to put a door here. There we go. That problem has been solved. Alright.
Inventory full.
Alright, now let's see here. Where do we want? We're gonna need another door over there because that's gonna be a whole nother area over there, isn't it? And my inventory is gonna be full anyway. Because my inventory is always full. Because it's never ever not full. It's like a curse of never being full. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this right here. And we're gonna fill that up too. But not because we got something going on, but because honestly I just don't need, I need the space for other things. Alright. Let's get over here and get this. Alright, cool. Of course. Why wouldn't it be like that? And what do we got? Oh, we got all kinds of materials left. Okay, good. Actually, could probably finish this. Alright, now, where's the... Oh yeah, gotta go up this way. Let's see here. Oh, I see. This with this dash beacon turned off, you get spawn, huh? It is ironic. I absolutely agree with you, Miniman. Very, very ironic. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Alright, cool. That's mildly annoying, to say the least. Alright, so now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put here. Since I'm gonna make this into an office type of setup, what do we want in here? This is gonna be the little apartment for the engineer. So let's see here. We're gonna want that and that. You know what? Let's take a look and see what we got over here in the decoration stuff. See what would go there. Well, probably gonna want a bathroom, but yeah, I thought it was an angle block there. Actually, maybe we put that there. And then we could put the bathroom right in here. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Actually, we'll leave that right there. And then here's where we put the toilet.
Energy low.
And then right here is the shower. Cool, and then there's a little kitchen, a couple of wall lockers. We got a thing to put that in there. Get this fixed here. We need some small steel tubes. And then over here is going to be the workshop. So we don't need the bed here. Oh, it has hydros. Oh, nice! You can get on the planet with that. Oh, that's really cool. Miniman, that is outstanding. Okay, we need more steel tubes. Oh, wait. Yeah, we don't need this merge block here anymore.
Energy critical.
Suit lady, you never have good news for me, ever. Now, I am a very big fan, in case you guys hadn't noticed, of these, of the lights that are interior. These, inset lights. I absolutely love the inset light. I think it's a great use of space, and I think that it works wonders, honestly.
No energy.
Ha! I could jump into the engineer's bed, so there. You know, energy my ass. Yeah, one of the things I need to do with this series here is we need to, uh-oh. New problem. We need oxygen. Since this place does not have atmosphere, that means we gotta go up to our H2O2 gen and restore our oxygen tanks. I'll take those two and I'll drop this. Alright, so since we're busy working on the engineer's room, we might as well start. Yeah. Good thing I don't got any weapons in that weapons rack. Alright. We're going to go ahead and get a little further along on here for just a little bit longer. We're going to be wrapping up the episode here pretty soon, since we did take it quite a long ways out. Pardon my sniffling and everything, but you know how it goes. We're going to go ahead and hike this up to almost flank speed here. Get a little closer to the ISDR station, and hopefully not run into any asteroids in the process. That would be ideal. We'd like to avoid that, so yeah. Alright, so let's head on back. Alright. Now back in the engineer's room. Alright, so we need... Oh. Actually, you know what we could do? Got quarter round transition. Now we don't need a transition one here. I want to do the corridor. Oh. Yeah, see, that's the part that sucks. There's no window in the corridor rounds. Yeah. I don't like that.
Inventory full.
Gotta love that. So, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch these all over to the regular corridors. I mean, I like the corridors. I do, very much. I'll take those. Alright, now this one here is going to be corridor with light. Oh.
Inventory full.
Alright, now we got windows where we can look out. That's kind of cool. And maybe we can incorporate that in with the armor plating, but I doubt it. Alright. Well, that was fun. Just jumped right off the edge there. Good gravy. Alright. Keep a few things in here. Yeah, we don't need that there. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and use these materials. Wow, those use a lot of parts, though. Huh. Alrighty. Alright, so if this is the workshop, what do we have that we can use in here? Well, we definitely want to... I don't know. We'll figure this out in a minute. Alright, let's get to the ladder. Alright, cool beans. Now we're short on interior plates, so we're gonna take this. But we'll use something else behind here. In the meantime, taking a peek out real quick to make sure we're not going to crash into anything. Nothing's come up on the displays, so that's good. Alright, so that takes care of the engineer's quarters and his little workshop. Or her little workshop, if it happens to be a girl that takes the job, we don't know yet. Alright. So what I'm thinking is... I'm thinking it would be really kind of cool to have a bay here for... I wonder if I could... Might be kind of cool actually to keep this open like this and have there be a flight bay on both sides for a small grid ship. That would actually be really, really kind of cool. And if we elevated this up on both sides, we could do that. And then shift this area down, shift the engine and stuff, power plants and stuff over to here. Although I don't have access to reactor capabilities. I have some ideas. No, you can't. Yeah, we can't make. You're absolutely right with that. We cannot make interior plates without a survival kit. You're absolutely right about that, Minuteman. We are really screwed when those pirates hit us and wiped out the medical kit. That was, yeah, that sucked. Not happy with that. Nope. Definitely not okay with that. Alright. Just so I can sleep, I need to airtight this thing up here somehow. Oh yeah. That's right, I forgot. we got some air. The two passenger quarters are up there on the other side, or other crew quarters, I should say. Got my little workshop here and stuff. I'm fixing to... I don't know that I like having it in the main thoroughfare, but it's fine. Get the bed, got the little kitchenette, got my desk, survival kit. I don't have any... You know what I don't have? I don't have a little, I don't have any lockers. I just stash my stuff in all these cargo containers. I honestly can't do that. I gotta, well, you know, I can, and I will. I'll leave that stuff in place. Hopefully, maybe we'll get lucky. We did vent the room. We're gonna do that. That's definitely happening. We don't have an airlock between these two areas, unfortunately. And since we do have holes right here, like a big hole, you know, I need to compartmentalize this place a little bit better. I think we need to put a door here. So, I think if I recall correctly, I've got a door downstairs. So, let's go ahead and go down there and get it. And we're going to compartmentalize this really well. That will be the last thing we do. This door right here. And that'll lead into the main bridge area from the passenger section.
Energy low.
Nope, we didn't set them to attack large grids before. That's right. God dang it. That's right, because we didn't want it to destroy... Oh, man. You know what I decided I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to set all those damn turrets so that they're... kill everything, and then specify what we're going to shoot them with. That's not the first time I've had that problem. It's extremely frustrating. You know what I should do? I should set up a button so that I can hit the button and then... Okay, so we're going to vent out here one more time. And then right here is where we're going to put this door. That way there's a level of compartmentalization involved. Away.
Energy critical.
Yeah, I hear you, suit lady. I think the round quarters are all great and dandy and look really cool until you want to like actually like use them in a ship, then they can become a bit of a problem. Alright, cool. Now this should, since that's not keyed in, this should remain... Ah, crap. Where are we? Where do we got a leak? Clearly, we got a leak, but I do not know where it would be. How is there a leak? Is it down there? Alright, might be down there. If it's down there, that's because that'll mean that we need to hook the other type of door onto this. And then we'll be good, because I'm just trying to get some Uh-oh.
No energy.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I gotta sit down. Alright, cool. Okay, you know what we gotta do? We got to go into our captain's desk and we need to get a little bit of our emergency supply of apple juice. So we don't die, because we have like no way to heal except with food. Another reason why I want to get set up with a station, because we can buy food there. I wish I could. I gotta get a spot set up for some kind of like garden stuff, some hydroponics. All right. I'm gonna turn this into the other type of door. I think it'll marry up better with it. Alright, so I think a sliding door might be a little bit better for this. And we need construction and bulletproof glass. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, we're still not plumbed up with those or those yet. Probably. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Alright, we gotta make sure these guys, just like you mentioned. Yep, gotta turn those on. Alright, cool. And we're gonna go with default for the GATs. Alright, we're gonna begin our deceleration so that we can A, get ready for going to sleep, and B, so that we can kill that kill sat if it ever gets to be a problem. Well, we're driving by it, but we're not doing anything. Alright. Now let's see if we got a good deal. We got good seal. What gives, man? How do I not have O2 in here? Aha. That's what the problem is. Alright, we need thruster components, and I know we have some. I just have to figure out where I put it. Thruster components, where are you? There you are. Okay, now we should be able to have... There we go. This is what I'm talking about right here. Alright, so this is all airtight. Passenger cabin's airtight. Cool. We're getting there. We're getting there. Alright. I don't like keeping the kill freaking satellite. It'll probably wake up to somebody trying to kill us, but we gotta call it a night, guys. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and drop our supplies off because we are not going to bed with parts in our pockets. And then we're gonna go ahead and come over here. And we'll drop off our weapons. And we'll drop our tools off, our medical kit. Nah, we gotta keep our tools with us in case of an emergency. Oh, we'll drop off. Nope, I guess we won't. First aid kit stays with us. Alright, cool. And then we're gonna definitely drop off the spent oxygen tank. Alright. Alright, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and call this a night. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been kind of crazy. We still have a whole lot to go. As you can see, we got 1,496 kilometers till we get to ISDR station. It's going to be a long, long haul. I estimate it will probably be another 3 or 4 episodes to get there, but you never know. You never know. If we can find a ship with a jump drive, we can get there in about 4 seconds. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you later next time. Thanks, Minuteman. Thanks for everybody for showing up and wanting to watch and contributing. Thank you so much. Have a good night, guys.